Welcome to my channel Dream Big 2. This is my countdown vlog, day 22, only 22 days until my run around the world. And today I want to talk about something that I kind of feel oftentimes when I talk about my project. It's a seemingly massive project to many. So, and I know many of you might think it's impossible or overwhelming, but what I want to share is how I break it down step by step to make it manageable and to keep believing that I can actually do it. So, when I tell people about my run, they often say, well, it sounds enormous, almost unimaginable. And it is 16,300 miles. So, 30 miles every single day on average over 18-month period. Yeah, that seems like a lot. And it is a big number. But when I think about it, I don't just focus on the whole distance. I kind of break it down into something that feels achievable. So, for instance, running around the world is like running 14 times the joggle, like John O'Groats to Land's End via London that I have done in a summer as preparation run. And or it is 163 times in 100-mile race, that I have done twice this year. So yeah, I guess it would be 161 more. Or you can also say running 30 miles a day is about 2.5 times running a half marathon every day, but actually not working at the same time. Of course, you do have to do some organizational things, but yeah, you don't actually have to work 8 to 9 hours. So if I think of it this way, it feels doable. And because I've already done pieces of it, I have run these 100-mile races and I've completed the joggle in 33 days. So I know I can do one step, 1 mile, one day at a time. So my preparation has been gradual. I started my running journey in 2011 on a treadmill. I really loved just running 3 or 6 miles, and I realized then all of a sudden, before that I never thought of myself as a runner at all, that I really like it. But at that time I was also still a smoker, and I think it was only in 2018 in March when I abruptly quit smoking, and then it was also like, I really now need something else to absorb my mind, and I started to run maybe every other day, or I don't know, I don't remember, but I definitely started to run more than I would until then. And after the PCT last year, 2023, I felt physically very strong after it, and I felt like it would be kind of unfortunate to lose that right away. And then I had mentally a bit of a struggle, and I thought, well, that is, I guess, it wasn't good, but at least, I thought that physical strength, I need to keep it up, and that might help me in the long term with my mental health too. So I think that was kind of the initial idea. I realized, or in 2023 at the end, I registered for 3 half marathons, for a 50-mile race that would qualify me for my first 100-mile race. And then I already had in mind to run from John O'Groats to Land's End. Had no clue of how I'm going to do it, but that was the plan. And I already registered too for a 100-mile race in September, just in case I would not be able to complete my first one, to give myself another chance. And so, this year has been just so incredibly interesting, you can say, for myself, just to see how kind of, well, I wouldn't say effortlessly, but in hindsight, I thought it would be more difficult to achieve all the different goals. But of course, I put a lot of time and effort, in it, preparation-wise. So, it has been a really interesting time to just realize I can, do. I think the fastest half marathon was an average pace of 7:55 per mile, which is really good for me. And Then yeah, the 50 miler under 10 hours, the 100-mile race, my first one under 23 hours, I believe. And I mean, just in a day to run, 100 miles, I never could imagine that. And then the joggle was just what a beautiful experience. And yeah, to really also experience, a country that you don't know, or two countries. And yeah, it was great. And especially already knowing that this is going to be my preparation run for my run around the world. Yeah, just gave me a lot of. Yeah, I loved it. I mean, the excitement was already then really great. Running this every day, I was just in a yeah, amazing mood. Even though it was at times difficult, I loved it very much. So yeah, what I can say is I'm definitely not the fastest or strongest runner, but I'm consistent and curious and passionate about what I do. And I think that is what keeps me moving forward. So sometimes I say anyone could, run around the world. What I mean by that is I do realize that, some people don't have the circumstances or the physical ability to do it. But I also believe that if you have the curiosity to explore, the drive to grow, and the willingness to change your habits, you can achieve incredible things you never dream of when you haven't tried. So I just have experienced it many times. There's things we can do, yeah, we never really ever believe we could. So might as well give it a try. And I think, interestingly, I mean, it's for all of us. We have so many different life experiences. And so in my case, my life experiences have taught me adaptability, problem solving, and the importance of resilience. Um, I think, when I worked as a car mechanic, I learned to approach problems with curiosity and patience. Then traveling alone in my early 20s opened my eyes to how diverse and beautiful the world is and how my normal isn't everyone else's normal. And going back to school and completing my bachelor's degree taught me to love learning and collaborating, and becoming a nurse gave me a deep appreciation for life, for people, and for using my privilege to make a difference. So now all comes together. When I now think about this run, I see it as a way to use everything I have learned and experienced in my life. It is a chance to connect with people, to see the world as it is, and to inspire others to dream big, just as I have. We all should dream big. We really should. If you have the chance to, and not many people have, I am very aware of that. If you have to, dream big. So, breaking it down helps me mentally prepare, of course. For myself, I'm not running 16,300 miles all at once. I'm running one day at a time, about 30 miles a day. And I will start in London and then go through Argentina and Chile. And then I move up to North America, go to Japan, South Korea if all goes well, New Zealand, Australia, hopefully India, fly to Istanbul and cross the whole eastern and middle and central and west Europe, and then go back to the United Kingdom to finish up there. Well, of course, there will be challenges and there will be dangerous roads, tough weather, and moments of doubt. But I know I have put in the work, and I will keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's all that counts, moving forward. And if something slows me down, I'm just going a bit slower than expected or than anticipated. There's nothing I have to lose. I'm just going with the flow. So running around the world isn't just about the miles. It is about connecting with people, hearing their stories, and sharing this incredible journey. It is about inspiring compassion, inclusion, and hope. Step by step, mile by mile, conversation by conversation. That's how I'll make an impact, and that's how I will do this. And you hopefully help me. I am so excited to start this journey and share it with all of you. Thank you for being here with me and following along, and for believing in this dream. Together we can create a compassionate, inclusive world. If you are interested in checking out any of my other videos, please do so. They're up here. I cannot thank you enough for supporting me. It means the world to me. Thank you very much. Dream big too, my friends. Dream big too. And remember, step by step, anything is possible.